Hello everybody, welcome to a first look of the first Netherlands route in Train Sim World. This being the Zwolle Groningen route. I know I've completely hashed those pronunciations, but the first Netherlands route in the game, here it is. We're going to be taking an absolute first look. And here we are in the Koploper, which is basically when you think of the Netherlands and trains, you think of this train. So let's get it set up. Right. Doors. What else do we need to do? We set that to cleaning on there. Cleaning, parking, and driving. So we'll set it to driving. We've got the brake pin over here. Let's pull that up. Headlights, we'll get them all on as well. There you go. Headlight on, and on. Tell a lie, I have done the training centre tutorial, as this is completely different to most other trains. But yeah, look at this. And you've got the stairs down behind you, like this, so it's just sort of weird but cool. And once upon a time it was like that, so you'd be able to walk through to get into like another unit, but they don't do that anymore. So we come up the stairs. I think we are all ready to go. Safety systems, can we get maybe them on? There you go, so we've got the ATB and the dead man isolation, which are both on that panel somewhere behind. ATB is, well, just yeah, I think it's something to the signalling, a bit like PZB, I suppose. So I've got zero idea how, well, actually tell you, there's a couple of articles out about it, so I've got a little bit of an idea, but not much of an idea. Cool. We're going to be calling at Assen and Groningen. Literally just 2 stops. We're just a free coach as well. Quite a nice station here at where are we at? Zwolle, I think we are. So it's sort of a big-ish station. Oh, there's the other train there. We'll take a look at that in another video. The SNG Sprinter. Oh, it sounds like the guy blowing a whistle. Okay. 63 kilometres, wow. And it's all the way over there as well. Okay, well let's get going. Let's take the brakes off. Brakes are coming off. Set that to forward. And, oh, is that, right, we're off. Oh yes, the ding's the speed. So I'm actually going to bring up the article, which I'll see on my screen, which tells you all about the signalling. So 6 or 40 at the moment. This route releases tomorrow as well, as of this video going out. Oh, we go out of Zwolle. Let's take a look at the route map. So we're there. So we're heading north. So it's very straight. I mean, very straight. Feels weird sort of being right. We're in the roof of the train. Look at that. All the way up there. Little spaceship. Right, pop that up even more. I think power-wise it's fairly straightforward. And I think I saw it's actually shunt series parallel. I don't think it goes to Wakefield though. This is cool, isn't it? So this is the Netherlands. We've never seen this before officially on Train Sim, I don't think. Across Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World. But this is all officially licensed NS. Yeah. Which I'm sure is going to make a lot of people quite happy. Cool. Off we go though. I'm just finding, oh hello. An alarm went off, but we seem to be okay. I'm just trying to load up the article for the safety systems on here, as they are a little bit finicky, and yeah, obviously there's a bit to learn. But up to, what are we going up to? Up to 100. Just going to quickly come into the settings as well, because I think as I did the tutorial, let's put in all of like the, yeah, the stop markers and stuff like that, which we don't need. There we go. So the track speed is 100, but the signal speed is 130. So we're following the track speed. See that 130 on there. But we can't get up to that. Not yet. Let's get a flyby shot. Hopefully audio is all okay. I'll sort of monitor that as we head along. There's actually a bit of a hill here as well. What's going on, a hill in the Netherlands? And you've got the 3-coach unit. There's no 4-coach unit on here. There you go, there's the dead man pedal. I want to say Sifa, but it's not Sifa. So where's a new country? 1 and 4, that's when you want, what, 140. There you go, we can now speed up. We got a little ding there. Cool, and I've got the article up for the ATB as well. So it's got like ATB pulse codes. So what we got at the moment, we got 140. Oh, that's not part of it. We'll be alright. We'll see how we get on. So I don't know what speed we can get up to. How fast can we go on this route? I suppose, what, 100 miles an hour? Well, that slows us down a bit. It's uphill. What? And this route's going to be a slightly higher price than normal. I believe this one's going to be £32.99. So it is a little bit more than the usual route price. But I think that's really to do with the fact it's a full new country in the game. A lot more effort has sort of gone into this route to make it what it is, hence the higher price tag. And you're also getting 2 new trains instead of the usual 1. Yeah, £32.99, and there is also going to be a Dutch regional edition for £34.99. Although on Steam that will be a couple of quid less in the UK. All the catenary and stuff, the gantry poles are all different. They're non-German and non-UK looking. And also you can see birds' nests as well along some of them, which is realistic. Surely we go faster than 140. What's the top speed of this train? Must be 160. Yeah, 160. I assume that probably is the top speed of this. In Koploper. It's got a cool name of that, Koploper. So we've got 58 kilometres and we're due there in 34 minutes. So we've got a little while yet. And at the end of the journey, we'll take a look at what you can do on the routes, the scenarios, timetable, journey mode. We'll take a look at all of that. And then in the next video, which should hopefully be straight after this, we'll look at the SNG Sprinter, which is the more modern train. As this train's from the 1970s, and then the SNG Sprinter I think is the last decade or so. So a bit newer. Cool. So I actually think that the best way to learn the safety systems on here will just be streaming this and having you guys be like, oh no, don't do that, go that speed, oh hang on, something's buzzing, yeah, alright. I don't think that was the safety system. Yeah, trial and error is how we'll learn the safety systems. As there is like an article on it, but yeah, there's so much on there, so much on there. Windmills or wind turbines. Look at that, right next to the track as well. Let's get another flyby shot. Like this is like, I mean this is the Netherlands. Flat, wind turbines, water, like canals and stuff. Look at this. This is pretty good. And the vegetation actually is in the water as well, which is sort of even better. I mean, yeah, this looks really nice. Yeah, alright, yeah, alright, there you go, click the button. It's a dead man thing going off again. Is it really only 140 here though? It's like a straight line. There was a fair few services on here as well. I think there was about 350, was it 359. So there's quite a bit to do on here. You're blind there, you can pop down. Can you open the windows? Do they slide open or? No, I don't think so. Contact the signaller. These little buttons down here. Gauge lights you can turn on if you want. Train lights probably should be on. Compressor, we'll probably need that on. Train supply voltage, they should probably all be on. Forgot about those, but we're moving, so that's fine. Nice, not like it's down there. Cool. And yeah, just you're gonna have to bear with the pronunciations of some of these places, as I know it will be completely wrong. So ATB's green at the moment. What does it say in the article about when it's green? I suppose that means you're all good, you're fine. It's got like, there's like an ATB improved version, and then there's an ATB like first generation version, which is a little bit different. I suppose if it starts buzzing us and beeping us, we need to slow down. So that'll probably happen fairly soon. There's the SNG Sprinter. That's tiny, isn't it, as opposed to this train? I suppose just how high up we are. Seen a lot of cab rides of, well, in fact there is a fairly well-known YouTube channel. It's like the Dutch Train Guys Adventures or Cab Rides, always in the Koploper. Right, so the speed is starting to should come down fairly soon, so I'm interested to see what the safety systems will do. Will they sort of be like, right, you need to slow down, or will it just suddenly change and then be like, right, come on, slow down now? Is that 120 is coming up, but what's it going to do? There you go, it's beeping to 130. Hang on, no, 113. Yeah, 130. Well, it comes down to 120. So is it going to do something for that? Or is it like a separate signal and track speed? Yeah, 120 there. Oh, there you go, okay. So I think there's a signal, a separate track speed and a signal speed. A bit like on Long Island Railroad, where the signal speed will sometimes be more than the track speed. Seems similar to that. Seems like it. Yeah, the signal speed is still 130. Be no time we'll be driving like that. This is on the PS5 Pro as well, and we are currently running at a fairly solid 60 FPS. Occasional drop down to 58, 59, but overall, smooth. Can't really complain about that. So that's good. Loving the scenery, so I mean, I know there's not really a lot to see, as it is the Netherlands, so it is just flat. But I mean, trackside, etc., the little canals and stuff looks really, really pretty. I'm sure you guys who know this area will be able to, you know, comment like, what's that, doesn't it right? Oh, it's fantastic. See, I don't know, never been to the Netherlands, never been on this line. Oh, it's buzzing. Dead man pedal. Right, up to 140 again. ATB's given us a green. So 140, so it seems fairly straightforward then if it sort of just goes between those two. Look at how tiny the little thing is there, there it goes. And this is one of the longer services as well, coming in at 57 minutes. So a full line run takes, yeah, 57 minutes. So I think it was like 108 kilometres this is. I'm going to find that, that was somewhere. So it's quite a lengthy route. Where is that? Oh, 107 kilometres this route is. What's that, about 60 miles or so? 60, 70 miles. So, lengthy. Yeah, it just gives us a taste of what the Netherlands are like, and I suppose if this route does well, maybe we'll see more of the Netherlands. But I suppose if it doesn't do well, then we probably won't. It's gone red. Maybe there's a train running on the other line. Bi-directional in some sort. It could be like an LGV all over again. Well, I think LGV actually sold well, but we haven't seen another French route since. Oh, we've got an 80 coming up. We'll be interested to see what the safety system does for that. There's a double Koploper. There's an on foot, not sure about that. 44 kilometres to Assen. Again, that's probably not how you say it. Right, will there be a warning board for the 80 coming up? Well, that's quite a drop in. That must be a warning board there, surely. That's got to be, yeah. So that's a warning board. Do we need to acknowledge that, or? Okay, that's just come down. So that's, yeah, gone bing. And I think it said if you put the brakes on, it won't put emergency brakes on. But if you, yeah, because we stopped applying the brakes, it started getting angry with us. Okay, so that's good to know how that works. A bit like, what is it, on Access, on the US trains, as soon as you put the brakes to like suppression, it will basically just shut up and let you slow down. And you can overspeed by I think 5 kilometers an hour and with the safety system on here. And it's alright with that. What are we going through? Little station we're not stopping at. What's this one? What are you called? What is this station? It's not that now, that's infamous. Oh, hang on, is that? Ooh. Paper timetable, I think. Very sort of a blurry paper timetable. What is this station called? What is this place? Where are the station signs? Here it comes. And there's another one. Is that going to go through? Oh, hello. I think that one's going through. Another single unit. Scenery does look good though. I suppose as they've sort of had to focus on, you know, sort of, focus more on close distance scenery, because well, it's very flat this route, isn't it? So to try and make it look good close to the track. Doesn't make much sense actually. But what was that stop there? That was what was that? Meppel. Again, probably said that wrong. Right, up to 140. So that's what the speed boards are like. Let's go. But no, scenery wise, I think it looks quite nice. Definitely a lot of foliage about, which is always a positive. Haven't really seen a part of the route so far where I've sort of looked to the side and gone, ew, what's that? This is, yeah, rather pretty along here. Let's advance game time just a tiny bit. Then I get a nice little photo of our Koploper. Does look really, I mean, it's just so cool to have this train in the game, and in fact just to have the Netherlands in the game is cool. I mean, yeah, people have been wanting like a new country for ages, and especially the Netherlands, and well, now we've got it. Again, this comes out tomorrow. It'll be all the usual time, 10 AM on consoles, UK time. 4 PM on Epic Games, UK time, and 6 PM on Steam, UK time. Yeah, it would be nice to see this route do well as well. Oh, and as it is the Netherlands, you are running, I think it's on 1.5 kV overhead wires. So you've got 2 wires there. You see it, 2 contact wires. Actually, it's direct current, and yeah, it's also a little different. So instead of just one contact wire, you've got two. And all sort of the OHLE sort of posts and stuff all look rather different. Although I have seen some comments from the Dutch contingent within our sort of ambassador server. A lot of them don't seem too happy with the way the catenary poles are. Apparently they're not quite right, but to someone who doesn't, I mean, yeah, to someone like me, the casual Netherlands rail fan or whatever, they look alright. Obviously, there's always room for feedback though. So if you do see, if you obviously literally everybody watching this is going to have a better knowledge of this railway than me. If you have any feedback, pop it in the comments, and I can pass it over to Dovetail, or go on the forums and do it on there. If you see anything which looks a bit like, that's not right. Although I know for the Koploper and the SNG they have worked with real NS drivers. Oh, I don't know, the help line comes up from there. What? Wow. There you go, there's a blind there. You've got the blind here as well, the sun visor. Hang on. Nah, I don't want to see the scenery anymore. There you go, just pop them down. Don't want to do the job anymore. Well, let's get that up maybe. I want to see the scenery now. Can we get that up as well? Because you have some sort of tablet there. Maybe that's some sort of Ebula equivalent or something. Only 140 though. I want to go up to 160. Oh, the horn's on the floor. Wow. Yeah, look, the horn's down here. Hang on, the uncouple button's down there as well. Oh, hang on, what's that down there? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, hang on, don't press uncouple. There's the horn buttons are on the floor. Uncouple valve. This is a funky train. We've got 37 kilometres to Assenju there in 20 minutes. And I suppose from there we are then fairly close to Groningen, however you say it. And quite excitingly, there is a couple of layers for this route. The Deutsche Bahn Vectron from Frankfurt für the Kinzigtalbahn, that comes across to here, as well as the Zwolle G6. There's also a few services for that as well, but we'll take a look at that at the end of once we get to Groningen. I wonder if we do actually get up to go up to 160 on here. I wonder if it is just 140. Not to matter if we can't get to 160, although that would be a little bit quicker. And again, scenery sort of trackside is looking really good. All the foliage and bits and pieces. Done a good job with that. Where are we on the map? We are there. So we're almost halfway. No, well, almost halfway. And I wonder if we get up to go to 160 on this straight here. That looks like a prime 160 territory. Get another flyby shot. I think we've deserved it. I think we deserve it. Let's get another shot. Yeah, the landscape looks great though. If I remember, we'll do a little walk through the train as well. Hello, yeah, there you go. Press the safety system button. Yeah, a pretty unique viewpoint though, sort of being right up in the roof of the train. Don't usually get that. Well, at least it's sort of a big open cab though. Lovely. 33 kilometres. Got about, what, 16 minutes to Assen. Or Assen. I bet a double S is like a different pronunciation. And can we go up to 160 on this straight coming up? And it seems like you would be able to, but I don't know, maybe you can't. And from the pictures I've seen of this route, I mean, and as we have seen it so far, there's not really much built up areas. It is mostly out in the countryside. Very, very rural. I don't know, what route would have everybody preferred to see as sort of the first Netherlands route? There seems to be a fair few people are a bit like, nah, you know, this route could have been a better route choice, but then I suppose, as Dovetail put it themselves, it's their first route they've done in the Netherlands. You might as well start with something fairly straightforward and easy, which you can deliver to a good standard for a first time Netherlands route, then bring out some sort of city route in Rotterdam, which looks nothing like the Netherlands and takes way more time. They might as well get a bit of experience first by doing this sort of route, you know, out in the countryside, not many stops, just to see how well it does, and to sort of get used to making Dutch routes. I think someone compared it to sort of like the East Coast main line of the Netherlands. Big gaps between stations in the countryside, not that built up, fairly quick. Right, we've got another station coming up. This one is, what's this one? Hoogeven? Oh, look at that. Sort of floodplains here. Yeah, Hoogeven. I don't know, that's not how you say it. But we're saying it like that. Speed is still going to be 140. Motorway there. Cool. There's the SNG, so a nice mix of that train and this train. That's a pretty cool train. I didn't know there was a 4 and 3 on that. Or was that a 3 and 3? I think it was a 3 and 3. 29 kilometres, still 140 though. Again, surprised it doesn't go up to 160, or at least we haven't been able to go up to 160 yet. I thought that was sort of, well, I thought that was the top speed. Oh, that was, oh, hang on. Yeah, it starts in the nest now. That one's actually got birds, stalks, I think they're called. Which is realistic, but I mean, they're quite common actually. But you will see birds' nests on top of the catenary poles. I don't think you really see that here in the UK, but over here I think it's quite prominent. So it's quite a safe place as well. Oh, hello. No, we've blimmin'... Oh, hang on, no, we're fine. I think we're fine. Are we fine? Yeah, we're fine. And we just missed the dead man's paddle, literally just. It seems to have released the brake. Oh, hang on, there's another one there. Look at that. It's huge, isn't it? Huge bird. Yeah, fairly safe, isn't it, if you're trying to hide from a predator. Well, not hide, but, you know, if they... one wrong move and it's zap. Nice. Quite a lot of nests along this part of the route. There's another one coming up as well. Again, still 140. So it should be a fairly straightforward route to learn Hudless if it's just 140 basically the whole way. And I thought it went up to 160. This is what, about 80 miles an hour? So not slow, but not fast for sort of a route like this. Another line which goes off there somewhere. Where does that go? There's some sort of yard in there. Here we go with industrial track. Some tractors out and about. The same tractor model we've seen for absolutely years. Like the most sold tractor in the world, apparently. Yeah, it seems when you press circle on the PS5, you have to press it quite a few times to actually acknowledge the dead man's pedal. Whereas if I press Q on the keyboard, it does it straight away. It's weird. Got about 12 minutes now to Assen, so we're doing about, what, 2 kilometres a minute. Which is what, that's about a mile and a quarter. So yeah, it's not too bad going. And then once we get to Assen, I think that's sort of most of the route done. Or I mean, you can see it's quite a way up Assen. There, and then it's sort of just up to Groningen up there. So we've gone quite a way already. We're over halfway. And scenery-wise, it's still very much looks like the Netherlands. Flat and well, not a lot going on. I know fences as well for the track. On a sort of boundary fences. Perhaps people are sensible. So we get that up. Cool. 21 kilometres. That's a 0. Still 140. Doesn't seem to want to change, but I mean that makes it easy. I think it'll be a fairly straightforward route to do Hudless quite quickly. Yeah, there's the dead man pedal. But what's everyone's thoughts so far? Yeah, what's everyone's thoughts so far? Now we're over half hour into the journey. What do you think? I mean, I can definitely see what people were saying, or other sort of ambassadors and beta people were saying. It is quite a bit like the East Coast main line of the Netherlands. Yeah, quite long gaps between the stations. Speeds doesn't really change much. Yeah, which some people like and some people don't particularly like. I don't really mind. Oh, what does S mean? Yeah, alright, yeah, going off again. What does S mean? Oh, S, that's... Hang on, I'm getting the article up again. About the systems, that was on there somewhere. Signage was on there. S, what's S? A Verken board, what's that? Oh, this is, hang on. Something to do with a braking marker? What station's this? You got the new CIS as well. Look at that. 8:57 is the next stopper. So that was what station was that? Is that anybody's local stop? Bellin? Yeah, just having a look at the different bits and pieces on here. Bespoke signs to look out for. See, I think that S is apparently a sign basically telling you to start slowing down for the next station, but I mean that was quite close to the next station. Apparently that's meant to aid you along your way. Oh, hang on, let's put that down. But no, it's just great to have another country in the game, the Netherlands. I know there's a fairly big contingent for sort of Netherlands rail fans who play TSW. So it's great to see sort of being accommodated for. Actually, on Train Sim Classic, which is the old Train Sim game, I think there are some Dutch routes, but they're all like unofficial. There's nothing official for the Netherlands, whereas this is. So, and it sort of brings the most iconic train in the Netherlands to TSW. So even better. So the headlight there, sort of perfectly within the railheads. 11 kilometres to Assen. Yeah, I wonder what the bit between Assen and Groningen is going to be like. Like this maybe? Or will it be, I don't know, will it be a bit more built up? But I doubt it. I wonder what that bit's going to be like. But definitely looking at the foliage on this route. There's plenty of it. Zoom ahead a bit. There's some nice shots you can get on this route though. Cool. Yeah, who's getting this route tomorrow? And look, we're completely flat at the moment. Couldn't be more Netherlandish. Netherlandish? Or couldn't be more Dutch, just flat. Literally completely flat at the moment. Eight kilometres in 5 minutes should be doable. It's a long old stretch though, this one. So this is sort of like the equivalent of Peterborough up to Retford. Which time wise as well, probably yeah, sort of similar. More storks nests. Which I think there are actually storks here in the UK. There's a place in West Sussex called the Net Castle Estate. Which is about like an hour away or so, and like they're, I think that's where like some storks go. Like in summer, they'll like basically live there, where they sort of migrate to, or one of the places they migrate to. I assume it is the same storks as it is here. I don't know what, but playing this map is it's weirdly reminding me of a game completely different to Train Sim World, and a game is a good game, a game called Hell Let Loose. Now, if you're under 18, probably not the best thing to play. But yeah, a game called Hell Let Loose, which is sort of a Second World War realistic type game, which has quite a lot of sort of maps in sort of the Netherlands and surrounding areas, which are similar. Just reminded me of that for a random thought. "4 kilometres. Is the alarm going off? Safety systems wise, they haven't really gone off that much. Although saying that, I can say we have got some yellows coming up, so maybe we'll get a bite from the safety system in a minute. See what happens. Also, I'm interested in driving mode. There's a driving mode for cleaning. Now, what does that do? There's only buttons and stuff. It's like, oh, what do they do? We've got a red coming up as well, so it certainly is going to start bringing us down. Okay, so it is a yellow. So what's this like? What's going to happen once we pass this signal? I want to see. What's it going to do? I suppose it will probably ping us on. Oh, we've got an 8. That must be 80, mustn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's fairly self-explanatory. Oh, hang on, it's just gone back up. So I assume we may be following another train then. Okay, so that's quite easy. And that was quite straightforward. That was a bit like the German, but we just don't need to acknowledge it. 8 times 8, 80. Easy. Oh, there's an 80 there as well. Is that a warning board? There's the S, so that means to start slowing down for the state. Oh, I put it in brakes. It's a pretty nasty sound. Yeah, right, there we go. All good, chill out. Okay, that's really not that bad then, the system's really on here. Yeah, easier than I thought it was going to be like PZB, but I mean, fairly straightforward. Nothing too difficult. Literally, if it starts bleeping, slow down. If it buzzes at you, just acknowledge. Yeah. Right, this is Assen, the first and only intermediate station stop we have on this service. There's an SNG Sprinter, so you've got a terminating platform in there as well. Right, now we are 3 coaches. Oh, hello. Yeah, alright, there we go. In a minute. You have to, like, literally tap circle to try and get it to acknowledge. Oh, hang on, someone on a bike there. Again, very sort of Netherlands-like. They're actually going to get on the train with it as well. I wonder if we'll be able to see it on the train. Right, where did we stop then? Oh, hang on, 2. Was that maybe to do with it? Oh, there's a 2 there. What's the one back? Oh, I got a green, so it doesn't really matter. Oh well, nothing's on this one, but I assume we're stopping here, or near enough here. That would do. I want to see what that guy with the bike is. He actually getting on? Oh, he's all the way down there, so probably not. Right again, 1 minute. We're on time as well, which is this is a nice station. Look at this. It's got a fairly modern station as well. Hang on, let's go to neutral. I assume that will stop the alarms going off. Let's have a little walk-see as well. Just as sort of here. Let's have a look at the interior. Oh, and you can use guard mode on here as well. So you can use guard panels and stuff like that. European style open doors. Wow, look at this in here, that's cool. Oh, this is lush. I like it. Yeah, little sort of oh, these are stylish. I like it. Can't open that door for some reason. Oh, there you go. Hang on. There you go. Cool. Yeah, so you can use the guard panels here. Basically like a T key, isn't it? Right. Let's get back in. Let's close the doors. So that's forward. And it's Groningen in 24 kilometres, so not really that far. What's the wiper like? It's like the last few DLCs. I have not done them in the rain. Probably should do this route in the rain, and all the others. Why are we not going? Brakes are still on. Hang on, oh yeah, there we go. Silly me. Very silly. Why are we not going? All the brakes are on. Oh, that's not good. Let's get that charged. Blimmin' dual sense controller. Let's do that. Come on, there you go. Annoying that if that was one of the older TSWs, the game might have basically just not let us continue. There used to be an issue on, I think, Train Sim World 2. But sometimes if the controller died, and even if you started charging it, it would still, like, say you need to charge the controller, and it just wouldn't. It was like it just stuck on that screen, but not anymore. Not rough. Yeah, certainly a nice journey, and it certainly feels like we're not in Germany or Austria or anywhere like that. It feels different. It feels new, which of course it should. And yeah, the scenery is very nice as well. Especially you've got the foliage and stuff going into the water as well, which we don't usually see. So I'm liking it. But again, I don't know this route in real life. I don't know this train in real life, so I can't really compare it to how it is in real life. I don't know. So this could be, I mean, this could be an entirely crap train and route. You know, it could be, yeah, it could be a crap train and route sort of representation of the real thing. It might be completely different. It might not feel or look the same. All of that, but I don't know, because I don't know this route in real life. Well, hopefully it's not a crap representation of the train and route. To those of you who actually know this train and route. Oh, and this is a early access build, at least sort of a I mean, yeah, I'm recording this pre-release on the PS5 Pro. But it seems to be okay at the moment, so I haven't really seen anything which looks like, oh, that's a bug. Not yet, fingers crossed. But still 140. It's not. Yeah, it's not 160, is it? 160. Can't have it all, I suppose. It's one of those routes. It's a very relaxing route, like a really relaxing route. Let's get that off, and it's probably 140 the whole way. Yeah, certainly. Hang on, where is the speedo on here? Where is the speedo? If you were looking from the train. It's not that. Oh, hang on, is that meant to light up? Maybe that's meant to light up. That probably is meant to light up, isn't it? Have we, like, not turned that on or something? Is that meant to light up? Gauge lights on. Not too sure. Because yeah, if we were HUDless, how would we know what speed we're going? It must be on there. Yeah, it must be on there. I assume that's probably meant to light up, that bar. For some reason it's not lighting up for us. So that may be possibly a bug, unless I'm being silly and the speedo is very visible, I'm just not seeing it. Let's check some of these buttons. Train heating, that's definitely not it. Gauge light dimmer, right, hang on. Whack that fully up. Indicate brightness, dim. No, it's still not on there, is it? I'm not entirely sure then, but I assumed that it was here. So that must light up, surely. It's not the white line, is it? No, because that's for sort of higher speeds. I'm sort of looking around. It's got to be that pattern. That must light up or something. Another Koploper. Koploper. It's just a cool name, isn't it? Koploper. 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 So you can do the doors from in here as well, reduce tractive effort. Oh, you can do that. Headlight dimmer. The dead man there. Whee. Handbrake. All the fuses, which I suppose if we get up and actually go and do, we can turn them on and off. Oh, that's quite a cool cab. Cab light as well. There you go, it comes on as well. Can't really miss much of the scenery, as it's all fairly similar. But no, it has been a nice journey. Again, yeah, very much East Coast main line of the Netherlands. I think that's probably the best way to compare it to another sort of route. So again, probably it won't be everybody's cup of tea, but then some people love these types of routes. I don't mind them. There's like East Coast Main Line, Doncaster, Peterborough. A lot of people just don't like that because you get the long gaps between stations. People think that's a bit boring, but I don't mind it. I quite like having the mix of going between, say, North London line, where you're stopping every in 5 seconds, to then not stopping for like 10 minutes. So I like having that variety. So this route, I know it's long gaps between. Well, there's one route which is like, oh, are we almost there yet? That's Castle Versberg. That is like 35 minutes between stations. And there's only like 3 stops on there. But this is alright. Especially if you're doing a stopper service as well. You're going to be stopping... Well, we've seen a fair few stops with Wiz past, so... There's certainly stuff to get up to on here, stuff to keep you entertained. And again, we'll look at the service pattern and stuff once we get to Groningen. Groningen. But hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. And again, this comes out tomorrow. All usual platforms, even last gen as well. Well, that was a low bridge. For £32.99. Which again is more than the normal DLC price from Dovetail. But then I assume they've added that couple of quid on because this is entirely new. And they probably have spent a lot of time on this route, more than the usual they would spend on routes. Now of course it's a whole new country, there's 2 trains included, not just the normal one and recycled other. Yeah, so there's quite a bit going for this route. To give it that slightly higher price tag than which we've only really seen on Just Train stuff and TSG stuff. And question, would I have got this route had I not been a Dovetail Games ambassador? Probably. It's quite tough, hard to tell really. I probably would have got it on sale. That's purely because I don't know, because there's a whole new country, so it's like, would I have got it straight away? I'm going to say, had I not got a key for it, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. More on the basis that loads of DLC has just come out in like a big row. You know, we've had Cardiff, Thomas, and stuff. No, I don't know. Tough, really. I'm going to say probably not. I probably would have waited to get it on a sale, purely because it's not a UK route. And doesn't, yeah, but yeah. That's basically it. I probably wouldn't have got it had I not been an ambassador because, well, it's not a UK route, so I would have got it on sale, like I used to for most of sort of the foreign content. I just got them on sale, which is fair enough. Right, we've got 1:30 coming up, so is there like a warning board for that, or I got is that flashing green? No. You got any sort of warning board for that? So on the outside, there's the Zwolle G6. That's a cool train, that one, by TSG as well. I like TSG's cool. There it is. And there is some sort of warning board coming up, and we've got another station as well coming up. Yeah, alright. I mean, well, that's the warning board for the 1:30, I think. Yeah, so this is fairly straightforward. And it's just pinged us to tell us, you know, come down to 1:30 or else. There's the Deutsche Bahn Vectron as well, which There's a couple of services on here. That means to start, that S is to start slowing down for the next stop, which we're not stopping at. Is that sort of the Atletico Park or something? What was this one? Oh no, Haren. Haren. Oh, that's probably not how you say it. So if you're doing an all-stopper service, see that S mark, just start slowing down. It's easy. So it's a bit like the German boards where you've got like the black and white stripy boards, which are usually a kilometre before the stop. So that is cool. Got a pretty cool horn on it as well, this train. It feels so weird to be driving the Koploper in the Netherlands on TSW. It's like, what? Like, blimmin' 2 days ago it was bloody chugga choo choo in Thomas on West Somerset, which was blimmin' weird. And now we're in the Netherlands on TSW. Which of course is much better than Thomas on West Somerset, but yeah. So many like, and then we had Cardiff come out, the first Welsh route. 100 kilometres. Busy times. Right, so that ATV will probably ping us soon to tell us to come down to 80. So I'm getting ready for that. There you go. So if we start braking for it, as long as we're braking, I don't think it can sort of tell us off. It's not actually started yet, the 80. Track speed is still 130. Once we get down to there, we can then... Oh, that is the... Oh, hang on, no, that is the... Oh, okay, now you can see it. I see. So you can see the speed on there. It's the black... The black bit is the speed. Oh, that's weird. I thought it would have like a green or yellow colour to it. That's weird. What the heck? Oh, I don't like that. The speedo's weird. Why is there like a colour to it or something, like a yellow or something, or green even? Because I thought like the sort of grey bit was just because that's sort of a higher speed. Like in cars, when it's a higher speed, it's sort of a different colour on the speedo. Oh, it was a bit like that. But no, that is, yeah, that's your speed is that black bar. That's weird. Oh, I don't like that. Almost like blends in with the background as well a little bit. Well, I'll take back those comments I said earlier on about it might be a bug, you might can't see it. It is there, it's just weird. Oh, look at that body of water, that looks pretty cloudy, doesn't it? Not clean. Right, hang on. Oh, we got another stop. We're not stopping here. What's this one? Oh, this is the Euro Park one. Yeah, there we go. And we got warning for a 40. So I assume it's going to ping us. There you go. So start slowing down now. That bell sound sounds very similar to the TGV one. A little bing the TGV makes when you close the doors. Coming down for the 40. That's it buzzing us because it's unhappy. Pantograph looks cool as well, look at that. Panto does look cool. Like a dual pantograph as well. Look at that. Quite weathered as well. See what I mean by the two contact wires on the wires? Does look proper weathered and grimy though, so that's good. Doesn't look. Oh, I mean, the Koploper shouldn't look shiny and new because well, it's from the 70s. So they've done a good job of making it look quite old and, well, you know, weathered. It's quite slow and through, isn't it? But I mean, that was blimmin' easy. It was like 140 the whole blinking way, and every speed board has a warning board. so the sort of the safety system just brings you down for the speeds anyway. That was really easy. We could definitely do that HUDless. Like if we did, then well, we're not going to, but we probably could just do the next one HUDless. You get the S boards for. Oh, is there a buffer stop? Oh, there is, yeah. Yeah, that was easy. I thought this was going. I generally thought we'd be getting like emergency brakes loads on here. We'd be having troubles trying to basically figure out what to do. But that was easy. Completely overestimated it. And yeah, that's the train we're going to drive next. But we're going to do that in another video. So that's the SNG Sprinter, which is the much more modern train you get on this route. At a much more normal level in the cab as well. This is a bit of a dodgy looking station. It's like a building site. What's this place? Where are we? Oh, there's a bit of a nose to this, isn't there? Yeah, let's not hit the buffers. Cool, here we are. Let's do that. I suppose we'll then set the lights to tail lights. Tail light. Off. Tail light. Cool. What on earth's going on down there? Oh, hang on, let's put that to neutral there. That's very similar to the DSD then. Some sort of tunnel maybe? I don't know. Something's going on there, or maybe they're going to connect these up together. Oh, maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're going to connect, well, maybe they were at the time connecting the tracks together. Well, that wasn't too bad. 104 kilometres, 59 minutes. We're really like level 5 in the, or level 6, oh, they're level 5. Let's come out. Let's go to the timetable. So as the timetable it loads onto will be what you get with the Koploper, which again is the free coach variant of the Koploper. So that's what that's what it will load us onto. Come on, load us. Yeah, not too shabby. It takes so long to load out. Loading in's like straight away. Loading out is like, oh. It's like, why? It's like it takes ages to load the menu. Right, so this is the Koploper timetable. So you can see the little scroll bar is tiny. So you get, 16 minutes there, 57. So what's that? A mix really? Basically 15 minutes or an hour for the Koploper services. Yeah, literally, yeah. 16 or 57. Oh, hang on. For the Vectron, which again you need the Kinzigtalbahn, just 2 services. For the Zwolle G6, which you need Rheinrad Osten and the Zwolle G6, just 3 services. And the other base train is the SNG3, which again has a fair few services. I think they're all stoppers as well. And some are 20 minutes. I'll probably do one of those as the video. What's the next video? Scenarios. What do you get? Scenarios. 6 scenarios. And journey mode. You get 6 chapters on there. So there you go. But yeah, that's in a material world. Nice bit of pun to that. Oh, nice. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's going to be it. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. This comes out tomorrow. £32.99. 10 AM on consoles. 4 PM Epic Games. 6 PM on Steam. All UK times, that is. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Thanks to Dovetail for giving us the key to show it off. Again, all opinions are of my own. Seemed like a nice route. The East Coast main line of the Netherlands. And yeah, we'll check out the SNG Sprinter next. Links to usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for the lovely UK departure boards. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.